What's up, guys? Chris Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2023 Topps Heritage High number third case break number 5. Robert, in answer to your question, I get it from my distributor, of course. I don't really go to like Walmarts and Targets and places like that. Like to buy cards. I haven't in years. But some of the locals, sometimes some of your local card shops, if you have any around you, will have blasters also, if that's what you're looking for. We're actually going to have some blasters of Heritage High number next week too, and then that's going to be the end of it. Chris, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I brought this out. Okay, so I was going to wait for a few more people to get here. You like my Zamboni? You know what it is? This is my coolest Christmas present. This might be one of the coolest Christmas presents I've ever gotten. And it's specifically made for our set here. This is a vacuum. So if I turn it on, it's probably going to be a little loud. You just go right over and we can vacuum up all the little schmeckles. Usually I use the roller. Instead, now I have my Zamboni. This thing's awesome, isn't it? So that's my Zamboni vacuum. So I'm going to try to get some stickers and put some stickers all over it and stuff. I think it'll be fun, and we'll use it to clean up. So there you go. It's the little things in life that make me happy, you know, the little things. All right. So hopefully everyone else had a good holiday, got some good stuff. Hopefully Santa brought everyone some good hits. I, of course, did not get any cards, as usual, but I did get a cool Zamboni vacuum, and I'm happy about that. So that'll work for me. Anyway, all right, what's up? Welcome. Especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. Bit about us. We've been around for over 6 years now. We break mostly baseball. In fact, I can say this. I believe next week, the first time in almost 2 years, we will be doing a non-baseball break because I do have some MLS Chrome coming in. So it looks like we will be doing a non-baseball break sometime in the near future. Anyway, we break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading, and we ship as quickly as our little hands will move. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks. When we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for the random. So if you want a chance to get into a future free break, all you have to do is hit the old subscribe button, and you'll get a shot. eBay continues with their sweepstakes. No purchase necessary there. Go to any of our eBay listings. Go in the description at the very top. There's a link. You click on that. I'll tell you how to enter, and you can win some free cards. So go check that out. And then finally, chefsportscards.com. Got some 2016 mega boxes. Really? What were they charging for those? chefsportscards.com, we got a Heritage High number break up there, $12.50 a spot. That includes tax and shipping. I mean, you can't get any cheaper than that. And we have a Bowman Draft random break up there that's half full. We got to get that finished up. And we're giving away the Nationals in that, which obviously is the Tom Brady spot. And we're going to rerun it for each box. So you get a couple shots at maybe getting a Tom Brady. So we'll see. Anyway, all right, let's go over the teams. So visit chefsportscards.com. That's what I was getting to. All right, D-backs, GZY, Braves, Lou B, Orioles, Stephen S, Red Sox, Scott H, Cubs, Jason H, White Sox and Reds, Lou B, also Rockies, Tigers, and Royals, Lou B, Astros, Eric M, Angels, Jonathan C, Dodgers, Lou B, Brewers, John T, and Twins, Chris F, Marlins, Lou B, Mets, Chris F, Yankees, Mary Beth K, A's, Stephen S, Phillies, Michael B, Pirates, Robert H, Cardinals, Carlos A, Padres and Giants, Robert H, Mariners and Rangers, Gregory M, Rays and Jays, John G, and Nationals, Robert H. There we go. Lou, what's up, buddy? $30. That's not bad. Nice. I'll show it one more time in case anybody got here late. My Zamboni vacuum, my best gift for Christmas. See, you just turn them on and then run them around, and he picks up all the little schnickens. My new favorite toy. So stupid. It's the little things, I'm telling you. Can't enjoy a good Zamboni vacuum. What can you enjoy? All right, let's open some cards. Good luck, everybody. Maybe we'll find a hot box tonight. We haven't found the hot box for this case yet. And the Deckle Edge Lindor for the Mets. Deckle Edge action. Oh yeah, nice. Did you open them, or are you holding on to them, or what are you doing? Did you get anything? That'd be a fun little break. That's like my National Treasures. I got my whole one allotment of National Treasures in today. God, I hate these companies sometimes. Like, I ordered 2 cases, they sent me 1. Yeah, great. What do I do with this? So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I might just hold it for the free break, for the subscriber break. Maybe I'll just open it for myself. Who knows? Judge 62 homers. How'd you do? Did you get anything? It's always fun when you go into a place of trying to get rid of stuff. You're picking up stuff you haven't seen in a while. D-back duo Moreno Carroll. It's a cool card. I like that one. I like the baby Baltimore one. A lot of those inserts are very cool. Arizona. Except they should have put a damn rookie symbol on it. I don't know why they didn't. I don't get what Topps sometimes. Yoshida rookie Ben Joyce high numbered for the Angels. Oh yeah, Story rookie Chrome. All right, nice. It's a fun rip, right? That's Matt Mervis. And the basically 1 per box home run special card. Excuse me. Raleigh Fingers 74 highlights. Sam Bachman high numbered for the Angels. Robert, what's up, buddy? I'm telling you, man, I've been fighting this cough for forever. I'm probably dying or something, but it's really bothering the hell out of me. It's weird. It's not even a cough. It's like I can't clear my throat. You ever get that feeling? It's the worst. And then some days I'm fine, and then the next day it'll start up again. I'm like all day. I'm like, sure, people look at me like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? Well, there's a few things wrong with me. Pena Award winner. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I try. I try somehow. It doesn't always work, but I do try. Well, as I was explaining this last week, I think, or the week before, because I actually get a lot of people who email me and say they like my stories and, make it fun and blah, 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 which is awesome. And the funny thing is, excuse me, jeez. As many of you regulars know, I have Parkinson's, and I learned early on when I was first breaking. Oh, you want to see horrible breaks? Go back to the beginning of my breaks. They were almost unwatchable, especially when I go back and look at them now. Matt Duffy, high number for the Royals, and my hands were a mess. They would shake so bad, and because of my disease, and I was nervous at the time too when I was first doing it, like anyone was. You don't want to screw up, you know. And one of the things I realized was that if I talk, tell stories, stuff like that, I don't think about it. My hands calm down more. Bat slam, Reese Hoskins. So that's how this all kind of started with. Some people are like, nobody tells stories like you do when they break. And I'm like, well, because I'm just trying to not concentrate on my handshake. Especially my left. My left is worse than my right. So try to toggle it, high numbered. So trying to help myself turned into something that people enjoy. So that's good. Yeah. Yeah, man. It sucks. It really sucks. And you know how it is when you think about it, when you concentrate on it, when you really try, it gets worse. Jonathan, so it's like, I'm telling you, I don't know how people bought into my breaks. And I know I have some days where are worse than others and this and that, but like, you see my first like few months of breaking, it's like, my God, how can people even see the cards? But it's like anything else. If you don't concentrate on it, you just kind of do it, then things calm down some, you know? Oh, you want to see it? You see it back there, right? Tell me the thing's not awesome. Even though I kind of got screwed in the thing, like, I love the card. I really do. The hammer. That's number 10. That one's for the Brewers. Most of them are for the Braves. A couple of them are for the Brewers. Look at this thing. 1974 Warner Brothers National Periodical Cards, Yosemite Sam. PSA 9. Cool, right? I love it. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, it can be a bitch some days. It really can. Believe me, I'm not anywhere near that, but and hopefully, they're always making new stuff, new drugs, new this, new that. So I just try to keep positive about it. It'll all work out. Diaz high number. Yeah, the Yosemite Sam's awesome, isn't it? So I'll tell the story, and maybe somebody else here knows. If any of you break with CSB Cardsmiths, he's basically the guy I've been breaking with. I'm probably one of his oldest customers. I've been breaking with him since like 2012. And he does a white elephant. He's done it for a couple of years now on Christmas. And it's $100 buy-in. And basically, you guys all know, most of you know how a white elephant works. You open a present, if somebody else likes it, they can steal it or they can open another one and this and that. So they pack all this stuff. So anyway, it was last week and I had number 75 out of 105 people. And I couldn't stay for my spot because I had to get on and break with you guys. So Amos Otis, 74 highlights. That's the first one of his we've seen. Anyway, I told them, guys, pick for me because I got to go. They got to me and they actually skipped over me. It was an accident. They didn't mean to. It was just they were drinking and the night was getting long and they were a little confused and this and that, whatever. So I went back to watch it later. And I saw that they skipped right over me. Nick Matten, high numbered. So I emailed Sam and was like, listen, it's not a big deal, but you skipped me and I don't know what I got. And he was like, well, I don't know how you got it, but he's like, you got this Yosemite Sam card. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is awesome. I'm okay with it. So I like fun stuff like that. So Cano for Baltimore. 441 of 999. Yeah, that I do. I do time my meds out to try and make things as calm as possible. So anyway, that's how I ended up with the old Yosemite Sam, and I'm actually very happy with it. There were two, and nobody had stolen. There were some really high, like I guess you got to kind of go into it with the thing of, am I looking for making money? Which there were some huge cards in there that were worth way more than $100. That card's maybe an $80 card or something like that. So there were cards in there. If you were looking to get a $200, $300, $400 card, there was stuff in there. There was some stuff that was just cool. And I was gonna Spencer Steer. There was a set of 1980 Star Wars cards with Yoda and Han Solo, both PSA 9. That again, not hugely expensive cards, but were just really cool. I was gonna take them if I was still in it, so I did all right. Can't complain. Tristan Cassis, a rookie performance. We haven't pulled anything yet for a hit. Better be a hit in here. Well, that was the interesting part too. When I got it, I didn't realize that it was a National Periodicals card. So I that's kind of cool. Like it was like cut out of a magazine or something like that. Bay for the Pirates. G1 Bay, I think is how you say his name properly. Auto for Pittsburgh for Robert. Here you go, buddy. He's got a cool auto. One Bay. There you go. Nice hit for the Pirates. So, needless to say, I wasn't, I mean, it's a fun thing anyway. What am I going to do? Break the guy's balls? Like, oh, you didn't pick me. I don't even know how I ended up. It was probably the very last card left, and they went, oh, we were missing someone. Who did we miss? Oh, we missed. Just give it to him. All right. Luckily, I'm like, whatever. There is a Zach Wheeler for the Phils. Yeah, you know what's funny? I am very, I don't know if it's loyal or just, I've been with him a long time, so I trust him. On a rare occasion, I'll break with Leighton. I don't really break much anymore. That's the thing. I haven't in years. I used to a lot. Oh God, I used to a real lot back before I started breaking myself. Like I said, on a rare occasion, I might buy into a break of Leighton's. I actually was with him since he was back in Jersey too. I used to buy them more there too. Pirates pals. Trying to think who else. And there haven't been many other people in a while. Oh, every once in a while on if friendly, if any of you guys are ever on friendly box breaks, I'll go on there see if they have like. I usually only go there when things like Bowman come out, stuff like that. I might buy into a box or two over there. DeGrom for the Rangers, 62 of 999. But yeah, I've pretty much been with Cardsmith the whole time. Not always necessarily the cheapest or this or that. I just know them, and I mean, as someone who's been in this business for a while now too, you realize how important it is to feel comfortable with the people you're doing it with. Yeah, he's a good dude. He can be a little grating sometimes, but that's okay. That's just his personality. But they're good people over there. Stuart Fairchild, high number. I always call him like the grouch of breakers. He's always against everything. But then usually he has to change anyways. Oh, we'll never break that. Too much base. And then like a year later he's breaking it. It's so funny. But no, they're good people, very trustworthy, nice people to break with. And Mason Miller, no. William Clemson, high numbered. It's funny, years ago, it was my son who got me to watch it. My son was he's the one who got me back into cards. I used to collect when I was a kid. And the Trevor Story now and then. And probably around 2011, 2012, my son was like, I don't know, 5, 6 years old. He started seeing breaks on YouTube. He came and showed them to me. And that's how, and Sam was the one he found. And this was like when Sam was really just first starting out. So it was kind of one of those things like, he's the only guy I saw doing it at the time. I wasn't really looking, but, you know, the first guy is kind of the one you stick with, you know? And of course, my son got me into it. And then my son faded out of it. And now I'm, you know, neck deep in it. John Gray, high numbered for the Rangers. Flacco's got 300 yards at the half. Does he really? I didn't even see any of the game. My God. Wasn't he like sitting on the couch a month ago? Like he's what, like 4-1 since he came back or something like that? Like it's crazy. Burt Bly 11 highlights. Watch him go and like win the Super Bowl. It'd be hilarious. I mean, I'd feel great for the guy, you know, but we've talked about this here before, but and I think in football more than any other sport, you wonder how many guys out there. There's a Verlander image variation for the Stros. My man Eric's going to like that one. He's a big, big Houston fan. Like if football, there's so much money and so much on the line, you get very little chance to be good. You know what I mean? Like, and you look at someone like Flacco, who obviously had a phenomenal career. I mean, you know, amazing career. But now he's done. He's home. He's sitting on the couch, you know. Cleveland goes through, what, 5 or 6 quarterbacks to the point where they have to call the guy off the couch. And now he's winning left and right. And it's like, what if that one guy didn't get hurt? He might have just been done. It's so weird, especially in football, because it's just a matter of getting the right shot at the right time, you know? Vasquez high numbered for the Yanks. Like, I think especially the guys, and many of you know this, but all the rookie quarterbacks that got thrown into bad situations, and by game 8 or 10, they were done, and they never really played again, maybe backed up somewhere or whatever. And I always think, like, maybe if they got another chance a few years later, you know, after they saw what was actually going on, Marte, they could have been, or what's his name, like Warner, you know, guy was bagging groceries and winning Super Bowls. It's crazy. What do we got here? Oh, the home run special card again. Love that one. He's got a Forbes vibe. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know. He's from this area. Yeah. Yeah, he went to St. Joe's, right? Isn't that where he went? Miley for high school, right? Or yeah, St. Joe's, right? Private school. That's where Flacco's from, I'm pretty sure. Just amazing, though. I mean, you hear this. He's not, you know, it's not unprecedented. You hear, how about what's his name? I mean, this is a little bit different situation. He ain't 74 highlights. The kicker from last week. Oh God, who am I thinking? Jeez. He came off he hadn't kicked in like a year or whatever. He was around forever though. He was like 18 years in the league, and like last week came in and he's kicking like 60 murders. Like it's nothing. Like it's crazy. God, I can't think of his name now, of course. Yeah. Is that where was Flacco? Was he there? Where was he at? Wasn't he here last year or a year before with the Eagles? Or I don't, I know he was around at some point, firm and high numbered. I know at some point he was the backup like a year ago or something like that, or I don't. The years run together. He's getting his revenge because he's watching Baltimore what they're doing now. He's like, yeah, watch me. The hammer number 4 for the Braves. Yeah, last year, right? Okay. Yeah, because they have that the crybaby now, Mariota. Corey Lee high numbered. I shouldn't say that. I don't know anything about Mariota. I just saw him in that quarterback thing, and he seemed a little. It's amazing how. And look, Michael Harris, NL Rookie of the Year for the Bravos. Excuse me. I mean, look, anybody, and I know I've said this 100 times, and I'll say another 100. Anybody who plays any professional sport is an amazing athlete. There's no two ways about it. You know, if you can get to that level, that height, you're an amazing athlete. Brandon Nimmo for the Mets for Chris. But it's amazing how the guy who's like the backup or 25th man on the bench or whatever, I was like, oh, he sucks. Like, yeah, no, he doesn't. But I think of what everyone went through here trying to get Mariota back when he was being drafted. They were like, Chip Kelly was ready to like blow up the team to try and get him. And the guy hasn't had much of a career. Mercado. I mean, anybody who lasts in the NFL is considered positive in my book because even if you're sitting on the bench, you're still making 900 grand a year or whatever, you know? Traded for Minshew. Yeah. And now Minshew's playing too, right? Isn't Minshew playing for the Colts? Didn't I see that the other day? Didn't he get blown up the other day or something? Old Burt Bly11. Just what we need, another Burt Bly11 card for the 20s. There's been quite a few quarterbacks this year. It's crazy. Quarterbacks, we've gone through a lot of quarterbacks in the league this year. That poor kid, I was watching the Eagles game this weekend, doing that whole build up for that DeVito kid, Trevor Story, and then they bench him at halftime. I mean, not that he did much in the game, but I mean, he wasn't playing horrible either. But I mean, don't get me wrong, Richardson came in and was better. Like Fox like built the whole thing. They did the big interviews. They did the whole thing. They talked, oh, the local kid done good, this, that, the other, and then by halftime he was out of the game. Card number 4, the hammer. I felt bad for the guy. Yeah, now he's starting for the Colts, right? It is the Colts, isn't it? I think it's the Colts. Mercado high numbered. Karma got him for screwing that local. What is that? I don't know what that is, Mike. Yoshida rookie. Why? What did he do? Poor guy. Look, I mean, an undrafted free agent quarterback who's got 3 wins this year. Like well, If he can win another game, if he gets to play this year, he'd be the first ever undrafted rookie quarterback to win 4 games in a season. That's kind of impressive, especially for that team. I mean, no offense to any Giants fans out there, but they're terrible. Not that the Eagles looked any great, and Eagles are gonna get blown up no matter who they play, but the Giants are really bad. Burt Bly 11. Oh, he signed with the Rangers? Did he? Knapp signed with the Rangers? Good for him. That's my boy. I'm telling you, one day I gotta bust him out. One day I'm gonna bust out the collection of my Andrew Knapp PC. I'll show you my Knapp PC and my NOLA PC. My Knapp PC is probably bigger than my NOLA PC. That's crazy as that sounds. I met the guy years ago and I just liked him, so I started collecting his card. And of course, I hoped he was going to become a big player, Miley. And he's been a good backup where he's played, but I've got quite a few of his cards. Probably like $40 for the whole set, for the whole collection. I could get. I'll probably end up selling them to him one day. Another Michael Harris, Rookie of the Year. It's weird. We haven't seen that card at all in all the boxes we have. We've seen 2 of them tonight. Yeah, did you hear him tell? I'm getting back to that Tommy DeVito kid. Did you hear him tell the story of Aaron Judge? How he was at dinner in New York like the week before the game, and Aaron Judge was in the restaurant, wanted to buy him dinner. Cabrera 3000. That's pretty cool. Like, and he was saying it in the fact that like I don't think anybody recognizes me, and then Aaron Judge is like, oh, I want to buy that dude dinner. What do we got here, man? Eduardo Julian, the image variation rookie. Very nice one for the 20s from my man Chris. I've been pulling a lot of Julians out of these high numbered boxes, Chris. Nice rookie image variation, my friend. Congrats. What, collect Andrew? Collect Matt Verling? Who's now where's Verling at? Isn't Verling like in Seattle or something now? Or where did he go? Into a few places. Yeah, it's hard when you meet the guys and they're like super nice, you know? It's like, I'm going to collect this dude's cards. And then they don't do much. And you're like, all right, it's okay. He's a nice guy. It's not like they cost me a fortune to begin with, you know? But you think at the same time, you're like, oh, I'm getting in on the ground floor here. I know better because I know the guys. I've met the guy now. Yeah, he's with the Tigers. That's right. He's with the Tigers. What's funny, my son, so I have family who lives in Western Pennsylvania. And for many years, my son would always go out to visit them in August. They have a house at Conneaut Lake. Anybody from Western Pennsylvania knows what Conneaut Lake, but it's kind of a big place for people in Pittsburgh to have summer houses and stuff. So my son would always go to the Erie Wolves games when they were up there, and he would like get so attached to like all these guys from Detroit, and he'd come back and be rooting for him, be like, "Why are you rooting for this guy?" He goes, "Oh, I met him in Erie." JJ Bleday, rookie for Oakland. This kid's a good player. It's a shame he's stuck there. 176 of 999. Although maybe once they get out of Oakland, things will get better. Oakland. Stephen S. There you go, buddy. Nice one there. Oh yeah, no, Verling's a solid player. It's just finding a place for him, you know. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely solid. There's no doubt about that. There are some guys, I mean, I really Like I look at a guy like Hunter Renfroe. Hunter Renfroe has been a solid the baseball Hunter Renfroe I'm talking about, of course. Solid player, really a solid player across, but just a journeyman, just moves and moves and moves. But everyone's willing to take him, but he never quite makes, you know. And you wonder, like, maybe if this guy got some real support and some time in a certain town, like, but instead it's like he moves every year, he's somewhere else. And I always think that hinders these guys a little bit, you know, well, it hinders them a lot. Who are we kidding? It's like having any job and having to move all the time and stuff. It's not easy. Ruiz rookie performers. Oh, from Pristine, nice. I have Andrew Knapp's. This is. I have the rainbow of his Bowman First mini set. I have to break it out one day and show it to you guys. Like, what? I don't know why I decided it was going to be Bowman First minis I was going to collect. Because I probably got like 3 of them and then was like, well, I've already got 3 of them. Let's just do it. Like, I don't even know if I have any other Bowman First. Actually, that's not true. I have a couple full sets of Bowman First minis, but not a lot compared to him. It's weird what you get into sometimes. Home run special. Yeah, maybe Chris. If not, then the next break is gonna have the hot box in it. Corey Lehigh numbered. Yes, I can't agree with you more. But that's kind of my point of what I'm saying. Like, I kind of feel like maybe the guy Acuna clubhouse collection for the Bravos for Lou. Like I agree with that analysis 100%. 100%. But I feel like if the guy got some real time and real confidence, let's call it confidence from a specific team, that maybe he'd be more, than being the kind of journeyman solid, player. Like he could be an all-star. I mean, he has been an all-star once or twice. But that, and like I said, there's a bunch of guys like that in the league. He's just the one who always kind of comes to mind. I always think like if he landed somewhere where people really said, we want you to be a leader on this team, this, that, and he didn't feel like he was getting traded every year, then he would be. Peraza, high numbered rookie for the Yanks. All right, but you're right, Savage. I mean, that's almost the perfect analysis. All right, let's see if Chris's his powers of persuasion are working. Oh, look at that. The Corbin Carroll rookie puzzle. Awesome. Give a clap for that one. He's got a Jeezy, man. Nice. That is awesome. We had the Shohei in this case too, puzzle. Very cool, man. Congrats on that one. That's a good hit right there. You're what? You're going to be wrong, Chris? Well, let's see. Here's the moment of truth. Let's see. Moment of truth. Did Chris get it? No. Although we did get a very cool Corbin Carroll rookie puzzle for the D-backs. So the hammer, card number 6 for the Bravos. That thing's awesome. I love the puzzles. I really do, especially when they're good people. It helps. But that's the second puzzle we've had in this case. And the first one was of Ohtani. For the Pirates, Kutch. 200 of 374. He just re-signed with the Pirates, right? I think I read the other day. People liked him when he was here, man. I mean, he seems like a likable guy, but people loved him in Philly for the time he was here. So I don't. I think I told you guys this last week. Right? I bought my wife the Sunday package for the Phillies for next year, for Christmas. Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, brotherly love, and so the way Citizens Bank Park sits, especially in the day, if you're on the first base side of the park, the sun can be brutal. Can be really brutal. Like the best place during the day to sit in Citizens Bank Park is from the left field foul pole down to um, visitors dugout. Brandon Williamson. So I was kicking around for a while to get her, and I was like, let me get her the. I know she wanted tickets, and of course, if you have a package like that, we can't really look to make many more games than that, unfortunately, or I'd buy a bigger one. But you're also able to buy playoff tickets and stuff like that if you buy those packages. It's like 14 games, 13 games, something like that. So anyway, I go on and I don't want to be on the sunny side because it's like I said, it's a Sunday package, so they're all day games. Christopher Morel, rookie. So I go on and they have a couple seats that are in a really nice spot. And they were like in section 136, right next to the away dugout, down on the bottom, down on the bottom rung of the stadium, home run special. And I go to buy them, and there's 3 seats available right in a row, and I only want 2, of course. And I try to buy 2, and it says it won't allow you to buy 2. They won't allow you to leave a single seat. So it's basically like, look, buy all 3 or you're screwed, or buy 1, but you can't buy 2 if there's 3 left. So I'm all pissy about it, of course. Corey Lee, high numbered. So I start looking around, and there's not a lot of seats on that side of the stadium left because everyone knows to sit on that side of the stadium during the day. So I end up buying some seats that are okay, not great, but they'll be fine. Kind of down the third base line, in like the 200 or 300 section or whatever it was. Tower of Terror, Stanton and Judge. But here's the thing. So I bought my wife a new jersey, a new Trey Turner jersey, and packed it all together with the jersey and the tickets and the thing and being the good husband I'm supposed to be. And later that night, she's like, she knows the stadium, but she's like, where exactly are our seats? And I go, oh, here, let me show you. So I open up the thing and I bring up the map of the stadium. And for some reason, the map wasn't working right. So I went in like I was buying a set of tickets, because then it lets you see like where the view is from all the seats. So I go in and I literally go in to like buy another Sunday set of tickets, and they opened up all these other seats. Vasquez, high numbered, that weren't there when I was picking like days earlier. I don't get that. I was so mad. Like, all of a sudden, there were seats in like 5 other sections that were available that weren't available like a week and a half ago. I'm like, well, I don't know why they would do that. Oh, I was so angry. My wife's like, call him. Maybe you can switch him. I'm like, ugh. NL MVP Goldie. But what are you going to do? It's just such is life. I just don't know why they would do that, though. I mean, unless I suppose people maybe backed out of their tickets. I don't know. It's weird. But it will force me to get to more games this year, which I've been trying to do the past few years. I just haven't been getting to enough games at all. So this year, tickets are already paid for. If I don't go, I'm just wasting money. Stuart Fairchild, high number. Although, what's really cool, and I didn't know, and I'm sure many of you guys out there know this, and I just sound like a fool by saying this because I'm sure they've been doing it for a while. I didn't know they had these ticket exchange thing you could do now. So, like, the Phillies have this whole thing set up where if you're even a partial season ticket holder, if you have a game you can't go to, you can trade tickets with somebody else from another game. like put up on there, hey, I can't go to, Sunday, May, whatever. And somebody else can go, oh, well, I can go, but I can't go to this game. You want these tickets and I'll take yours, and they'll let you do that. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't, honestly, the Phillies, they don't really sell off like that though. I mean, unless you get certain games. I mean, there's some good games in the Sunday series this year. The D-backs are in there, a couple Braves, White Sox. But I mean, honestly, Phillies tickets aren't that hard to come by. I mean, they sell a lot, but unless it's a very specific team or very late in the season and they're doing really well, I mean, it's not hard to get tickets that you'd make a lot of money off of. Believe me, if I thought there was any chance I would use them, I would buy more. Yeah, I'd buy full season tickets if I thought they'd get used, but I just don't have enough hours in the day, unfortunately. Carlos of Varga, no. That's why I'm gonna buy season tickets to like one of the minor league season teams. There, it's like $300 for the whole season. Then I don't care, you know. For Raza, I know, like if I miss half the games, like well, it's only $300, not the end of the world. Eight RBIs. I haven't seen that one for Shohei. Played a career high 8 RBIs. Interesting. Shohei. Oh, brother, you guys come to town, I'll take you to a game. You don't even have to think twice about that. It's the first thing we'd do. I'll go to Cleveland this summer for the National. I'll take you guys to a game there. It's if I go to Cleveland. I don't know. I always say I'm going, and then something always comes up. Just lazy is the problem most of the time. Logan Allen, rookie. Sandy Alcantara Clubhouse Collection for the Marlins for Lou. And take all of my twins. Believe me, buddy, if I had the time, I'd sit here and pack them up for you. I got plenty of Burt Bly11s you can have. Volpe rookie. Wade Miley, high number. All righty, that's gonna do it. All right, I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, I couldn't do this without y'all, and I do truly, truly appreciate it. If you're not in our other break tonight, which we are doing Bowman Draft coming up next, we will be here tomorrow and Saturday, or Friday and Saturday, of course. I think we have some more Heritage High number tomorrow night. We also got plenty of draft. Oh, on Saturday night, if you haven't seen it, we have another case of the Topps Archives collectors with the lunch boxes. We're doing the same thing as we did last time. That was a ton of fun, that break. 10 boxes. We're doing randoms on the lunch boxes, the whole 9 yards. So I was able to procure one more case of that. So we will do that on Saturday night along with all this other fun stuff. Plus, we got some Topps Chrome blasters and Platinum blasters and all kinds of stuff. So come and check us out. All righty, let's do a quick hit recap. 2023 Topps Heritage High number, third case break number 5. Box toppers, we did have a deckled edge for the Mets of Lindor, Bly11, and Zach Wheeler. And of course, the coolest hit in the box is the Corbin Carroll puzzle, rookie puzzle for the D-backs. That thing is awesome. Congrats there. These are all the high numbered and rookie performers and all kinds of stuff. We'll go through there, pull out the good guys, and make sure they get taken care of. Other hits, image variations of Julian N. Verlander. Numbered parallels, Cano to 999, DeGrom to 999, and Blade to 999. Andrew McCutchen to 374. Clubhouse collections of Nemo, Acuna, and Alcantara, and G. Juan Bay autograph, rookie auto for the Pirates. Yeah, I know. We had a lot of fun on that break a couple weeks ago, and I tried to get it up sooner, but it actually took me a little time to get the case in. So that's the last break on Saturday. So I scheduled it that time specifically so we could have a good time with it. And we crushed on that last one. We got massive hits out of there. That was a ton of fun, that break. So anyway, otherwise, please, folks, stay safe, stay healthy out there, and I will speak to you again soon. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with draft. Have a good one.